running, hiding, and chasing dreams that left me blind. Took roads that I shouldn't follow, chasing relationship that robbed me of my energy, robbed me of my essence, take away time from me. And then I think I met this former monk, the author of Think Like a Monk book, Jay Shetty, in one of his interview with Louis Hoes. When they are talking about purpose, when they are talking about meaningful service, then this former monk captive me like no one have ever captured me before. I was staring at him like the beautiful, like you can staring at him, like you can staring at the beautiful wife or woman in the planet. And this guy, I was fixated, completely fixated on him. And that was the beginning of my life. That was what changed my life. And that one takes me to my next point of how to deal with stress in difficult time. That is finding an uplifting community. This is not about your friends. These communities will not be your relatives, but these are the people that needs the best from you, that needs you to move forward. You, maybe in social media, maybe in YouTube, maybe in Instagram, but these are the community that want the best from you. And this is the time that you find great people. In difficult times, these are the times that you will know that this person is great for my life or not. And my next way of finding strength in difficult times is focus in learning. When you focus in learning, you will start to access the area of growth and study. You will realize that when I learn this, I can get this. And learning is the only way to open most doors. Learning is the way that make us to see the unseen. That is why I love learning when I am through difficult time. My next number in how dealing with stress in difficult time is to change the story I tell myself. I want this. I want to be this leader. I want to be the change. I want to be that person that I have been dreaming. So changing the story you are telling yourself would be the change I want to be is my next way, my important way of finding strength during difficult times. And this is a quote where I also depicted from Martin Luther King. I must confess to my friend that the road ahead will not always be easy or smooth. There will still rocky places of frustration and meandering points. But in all, we have to move forward with an audacious faith in the truth, in the future. Realize that the arc of the universe is long, but it bends toward justice. Very powerful words, quotes from my friend Martin Luther King. These are the people that change life of millions of men and women across the globe. Another quote is, I say to you, my friends, that in spite of the difficulties and frustration of the moment, I still have a dream. Powerful. You know that time is difficult. Everything is standing against your life. Friends leave, relatives leave, you've been rejected. But you know that all this, you still have a dream. That those are the things that single-handedly change the way I see the life. That single-handedly change the way I perceive the world. And another thing is, he says that in spite of everybody is fighting about the long life, he said that longevity had its place in our life, but it's not bothered about that. He only wants to do the wills of God. That is a quote that can change the way I see the world. Yes, I know everyone want to live a long life. In fact, there are the people that they are even ready to sacrifice lives for them to live longer than other people. But that one was not in the mind of those great men that changes the world single-handedly. And that takes me to my most important point in difficult time. That changes me, the way I perceive life and the way I see life. That moving closer to God, that is my last and the most important part of how I deal with the difficult time. That moving closer to God is the only ultimate way to, to find strength in difficult time. Because even we have been promised, we know in Jeremiah, we know what the promise we have in Jeremiah 29, verses 10 to 11. If you will read NIV, I think we'll get this one clearly. That the God says that I know the plans I have for you. Plans to give you hope. Plans to give you future. These are not just things that Lord says to entertain our mediocrities or make us want us to move with no hopes in life. Because God knows that. Yes, we are human beings. We find ourselves in this life. But still there will be challenges. There will be still negative energies that will draw us away from hope. But all in all, we know that there is a plan that God has for us. And even in Matthew 11:28 to 30, there is another very important promise uh, that we've been getting from Jesus, that everybody that are weary, that we should take this our burden to Jesus and we will get rest. For he is gentle and humble in heart. And that one, those are the things that when I am in stress, I am in heartbreak, I am in betrayals, I revisit them and get that indeed I am somehow getting uh, relief from all those difficult moments in my life. Thank you for be with me till the end of my video, and I am expecting to see you in my next video. Subscribe my channel so that the YouTube keep forwarding the wisdom and these words to move forward and make wisdom go viral together. Thank you for being part of my success. Thank you.